Welcome to the Business Warrior Mindset Series. Let's do battle. If you haven't heard about this viral story already, a group of Burger King workers got so burnt out from working a lot in poor working conditions that they just had enough and quit. And hey, I applaud them for making the right move from a rock bottom job. And if you're in a dead end rock bottom job right now, what the heck are you waiting for? Will you be next? Stay tuned for the rest of this video. I'm going to read some quotes from this story that went viral from all the workers in a second. But first, a little bit of housekeeping. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep bringing you life-changing and entertaining content. And informative too, of course. Okay, if you are in high school and have a job like this fast food joint at Burger King, sorry Burger King, this story is on you. The advice I give you in this and in other videos I've already done will help you grow to a point where you will never need to be stuck in such jobs again. And if you are a full-grown adult stuck in this kind of dead-end job where the slave master is cracking that whip just because you want to take a 30-minute lunch break, yes, 30-minute lunch break, this video is definitely for your ass. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get into some of these quotes from this news story from MarketWatch.com. Poor Burger King. Y'all gotta take an L for this one. Take that L. All right, quote. The workers interviewed for the story stated that they have been working in a kitchen with no air conditioning for weeks, where temperatures sometimes got above 90 degrees, unquote. Burger King, really? Quote, the workers also contended that they would frequently work through lunch and work longer hours to combat staffing issues, unquote. Did you hear all that? People, my people. If you're in a job where you are required to work in 90-degree temperatures and you can't take lunch breaks and you have to work more hours than normal in said conditions, then guess what? You a slave. And that's a damn shame. Ask yourself, how did this happen to you? This is why I stress after high school, you have to choose wisely your next course of action. This is not always a fair burden to put on a 16, 17, or 18-year-old, but unfortunately, as I say all the time on this channel, life is not fair. This world does not care. When it comes to making money, you have to remember that no matter if you work for someone else or work for yourself, you are asking the world to give you their money. But this world loves money, and the love of money is the root of all evil. If you don't view making money this way, you will end up in dead-end jobs like this one, working in unacceptable slave conditions. If you plan on going to college, you bet not pick a struggle major. I said this before, so don't make me get my belt. If you're not a wealthy trust fund baby or married to a sugar daddy, you will have to choose a STEM major, not a struggle major. If you don't want to go to college, then you better go to a trade school or community college and learn a high-paying trade. And no, basket weaving does not count. It ain't that. If you're a grown victim of a struggle major you chose unwisely when you were a naive college student way back in the day and now work at a dead-end job like this, guess what? It ain't too late to level up. In fact, this world is undergoing a digital transformation right now because of the worldwide health scare that started last year. You know what I'm talking about. I can't say it because of the YouTube algorithms. I know this firsthand because I'm a technology consultant, as I've said, in this field. This is my field. Helping global corporations migrate to the cloud and design apps for the cloud. So software design. So I'm speaking to you as an expert, almost 30 years. For my grown folks out there, you also need to consider at least going to a trade school or community college. Also, because of the virus, once again, I can't say the word, you know what I'm talking about, the C thing. Companies like Microsoft are giving discounts on technology certifications. These things don't cost that much. For the same amount of money some of y'all spend for expensive Jordans and all those expensive shoes and rings and purses and all that stuff you like to buy, you can get a couple of courses at a community college. While you're taking these courses, make sure to get an internship or entry-level job in the kinds of careers companies want to pay for, not your passion major, that they want to pay you for. Having a job while in school is just as important as the degree itself, even if you have to work for minimum wage. Companies only want to pay for those with experience. So a new graduate has to pay some dues and get a low-paid temp job first. I said temp job for a reason. You don't be stuck $15 an hour at your first job after you graduate the trade school or community college. But that's better to do that at $15 an hour than programming computers than not even getting $15 an hour working at a fast food joint in 90-degree temperatures with no lunch breaks. I think you'd agree with that. So if you graduate with a 2-year degree in Python computer programming, I said Python, and get 6 to 12 months in an entry-level job, you have a good chance of getting $40 an hour if you interview and negotiate well, and maybe $30 an hour even if you don't negotiate well. But go back and look at a video where I covered the interview process. For adults over 25, you'll have to make some sacrifices for 18 to 24 months, but the payoff will be a lifelong ability to make more money than everyone else around you. And for my brothers and sisters out there in particular, the more of us who follow this path, the higher our collective net worth so that we can move better in this cold business world. Remember, business is war. We can neutralize racism if we take this advice. And let's force our elected officials out there to secure funding for for the most poor among us in every hood around the country so that we can turn them into business warriors. And on that note, until the next video, my warriors, war and peace. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep bringing you high-quality, informative content. Check out our online store and visit our website for exclusive content and specials. Until we meet again in the next video, take care.